Okay, it's the 31st of December 2015, the last day of the year, and I'm going to spend the day ironing things out, planning things. I went ahead and paid my last outstanding credit card balance off, and boy, let me tell you, it's painful to do this, but absolutely necessary. Absolutely, I want to end this year with no debt, and this is all a springboard. It's all a springboard to what's fixing to happen. I only knew 3 weeks ago that I was going to lose my job at the end of January of 2016. That's not a lot of time to plan. You know, the common denominator, if you watch a lot of documentaries and videos, YouTube videos on people that this has happened to, you know, especially people who were upper class or upper middle class types, that the one common denominators, they all say the astonishing speed that this poverty overtakes them, and that they're in this, going from what seemed like everyday normal life to being the people that they used to help themselves. So for me, I mean, yes, my position is a little bit better than most, only because I don't have other people depending on me. It's always easier. I acknowledge that. But even for me, 3 weeks was not enough time to prepare for any types of long-term impact from all this. So I'm doing the best I can. I had seen it coming really for up there where I work. I saw it coming years ago. This was all just a matter of playing out. But it became real this year. I mean, probably in June of this year, virtually nobody could deny what was coming down the pike then. So it was, but when you finally get the word, the actual, date, and a lot of people don't have a date. That's the thing that I'm not even going to pretend to anybody that this, if I had a family and all of a sudden I found myself out of work, I'll be singing a different tune altogether. And plus, if I had those same responsibilities, I might be willing to take more risk than I'm willing to take now. And I'll explain all that later. I'll do a video on my last day, and I'll explain a lot of things then, which there's circumstances unique to everybody's situation. But I'll talk about that later. But today is, it's the last day of the year, and oh man, next year, I mean, just knowing what I know now is, you can't wrap your mind around it completely, because when the events come, planning is one thing, but when the events come, all you can do is hope that your foxhole is deep enough. And I acknowledge that life may change drastically for me. Having the obstacles I have, which is my age, my race, my gender, it just makes me so unmarketable. It's the ugly, filthy fact about modern society that it's that way. I mean, it's absolutely perverted that we have, civil rights legislation that says you can't judge anybody on the basis of race, color, creed, national origin, and yet we turn around and do the very same thing with people like myself. So I have unique obstacles to overcome, and I'll just have to face those as they, and that's what this channel is about. Is I'll be reporting when somebody turns me down for a job, and I know it's because of one of those 3 reasons. I'll be telling you about it. But Anyway, the end of the year, is a time of reflection, and boy, has a lot of things happened in my life this year. Oh gosh, this job thing is only part of it. So I want to, face forward and polish and repolish and polish the plan again, and hope that that's what, because I don't want to wing any of this. I know I'm going to have to in some ways, but I want to be able to. I want this trip across this ocean to be with a, I've got a sail, but you also need a rudder, and without a rudder, you lack direction. So that's what I'm working on today, and any ideas I come up with, I'll be sure and share them. Anyway, that's for the end of the year, and we're facing a new challenge next year, and I'm up to it. So we'll just have to see how the journey unfolds. So we'll see you again.